Susan, with your knowledge about those dragons, I think you already know what is happening out there.
God has awakened. There is no other explanation.
I believe this matter has grown into something beyond your expectation. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I swear on my honor that I don't know anything. Is this an earthquake?
If only it was that simple. You better run. At this stage, all the wealth in the world can't save your sorry ass.
Thank you!
I knew we couldn't trust Jim again.
Anybody got a first aid kit? It's looking bad for Chima again. We're in the lounge backstage. A group of death servitors jumped us. Help! What is this? An earthquake? No, it's the King's Blade. He's here for me. Stop saying that. That's not true. Anyway, the King's Blade would be after your brother. No, you don't understand. He's really here. He won't let me see my brother. He's a demon. A demon! Stop it! I'll get an ambulance. Otherwise, you won't see your brother. Thank you, Lou. There's no way out for me. You should go now. Shut up! Give me your first aid kit.
That's the spirit. Senpai is going to applaud for you.
It's only after meeting you that I thought I could take on the King's Blade. If a guy like you can defeat a Dragon Lord, why can't I defeat a devil? Save your strength and stop talking rubbish! No. That's why I said you're hiding something. Not exactly hard to figure out, though. You were the real Dragon Slayer. You were the one who must live. That's why I saved you. Because you were the only one who could bring all this to an end. I'll bet my life on your victory. It's not like that. Do you think I'm wrong? Are you doing all this just to kill the King's Blade? This isn't the time to give up! We aren't doing this just to kill somebody. We're doing this so we can live a happy life. We're risking everything so we can defeat the bad guys and then live happily with our friends and our loved ones. Your brother is right upstairs. There's just a couple of floors between you. You can still make it, can't you? We'll go see him right now and tell him everything. He is the Emperor. He can deal with the King's blade. Nothing is beyond his powers. You want to see him, right? I'll take you to him.
Yes. You're right. I'm here to see my brother. I'll go find him. I'm not dead yet. I'll go find my brother.
Why on earth didn't you just admit that you missed your brother?
Damn it. This doesn't look promising at all. His wounds are too serious to keep going like this. How about you go get help, and we'll wait for you here. All the better if you can bring that stubborn tortoise down here.
I will. Go to him.
Fine. I get it. We'll keep going. We'll find your stupid brother.
It's the King's blade. He's here for me. Leave me alone. Leave me! I'm going to see my brother! Brother, I've been waiting for you for so long. How could you do that to me?
No! Don't! Give in! See that door? Go up the stairs behind it, and you'll be able to see Mr. Tortoise. What the hell? Get away from me! Get away!
I lied to you just now. I wasn't all that weak. I was just afraid that you might leave me.
You reverted to Rurikazama? Don't you want to see your brother?
Lou, I can't let you die. Castle College is twice defeated a Dragon Lord. And you, the only common denominator. I don't know how you're capable of it, but I have faith in you. From the moment I saw your eyes, I've always had faith in you. You're braver than I am. You can do things that I can't. Only you can finish the King's Blade. Go. Now. Once I lose control, you won't be able to.
No, I can't. I can't do anything. All I can do is make deals with the devil. Trade him a quarter of my soul so that he will kill the Dragon Lord.
My brother, all I ask is a quarter of your soul in exchange for solving all these problems for you.
Shut up! I won't make a deal with you!
I really hope you don't regret it, my beloved brother. Bye-bye.
No! No! What about your brother? He's waiting for you upstairs.
Tell my brother that I wanted to go back to that village, but that I returned to find it in ruins. Having left that place, my brother and I can never go back. Go. I don't know what I'll do to you. Goodbye, Lou. This time round, I am still betting on you.
How could I ever defeat the King's Blade? I couldn't even deal with those death servitors. The Devil Clan must already have the blueprint of Takamagahara. We'll walk straight into their traps no matter where. And he took my gun. We shouldn't be running around like headless chickens. Once the coast clears, we can sneak out of here. Where is a safe place to hide? The Gen brothers are so powerful. Who are we to interfere? Losers like me can't do anything. Every time I try, I end up needing to be rescued. I should just stay out of it. That really isn't me. No good can come of making a deal with the devil. I've made my decision. Stuff like dragon slaying and saving the world are jobs for heroes. I'm just a loser who wants to stay alive. If you want to go, then go. You are the new student handpicked by the principal himself for stardom. I've got nothing on you.
Why are you still here? No, the High Patriarch is still waiting on the top level. It can't be. Damn it! Let's go! The Patriarch is in danger. Is that you?
Brother? You forsake me. I have no devil for a brother. You are the embodiment of great justice. Of course you can't have a brother like me.
Protect the High Patriarch! Stop that maniac! Tell him that Masamune-san has left him something.
How are you feeling? If you can still manage it, then it'd be good if you could lend us a hand. It's like you have 9 lives. That was some explosion.
This is a notice to Team Caesar. Wherever you are, when you see this notice, please report to the Tokyo Bureau of Meteorology immediately. You've enjoyed your time in Tokyo. Now it's time to get down to business.
The old man is finally making a move. Let's go. Hopefully these guys' bikes still work. Where's Lou? He should still be inside the building. Don't worry about him. He's always been lucky. We'll come back for him once all this is done.
Crikey! Nearly 70 years since my last visit. The fashion sense around here is still just as bizarre.
It's even worse than we expected. God's awakening is accelerating. It has a fully independent will, and it's trying to destroy Tokyo. It's like the second sinking of Takamagahara. How did you convince all the crazies from the equipment department to come to such a dangerous place?
I said I would offer them luxury hotel suites and first-class tickets, and that Tokyo is the greatest place on the planet. So here they are. But I've yet to mention there is a god somewhere in Tokyo.
Mr. Andrew, you really are out of your mind.
You should have been briefed already. Come in and let's start.
If you were watching this footage, I assume you are in deep trouble now. Once God is returned, Tokyo will be the first city to be destroyed. The volcanoes in Japan and those off the coast will erupt all at once. Tsunamis and continental plate collapses will follow. The continental plate is too fragile. In the worst case, all of Japan may sink into the ocean. Anju, my dear old friend, I guess you have figured out the most straightforward solution. To kill God. You're always simple and direct. God will surely be dealt with. We are the secret society after all. However, You are fighting no ordinary Dragon Lord, but the Light King. An incomplete embodiment of the Light King. I know you carry the 7 sins with you, but your little daggers won't do the trick. They are true dragon-slaying swords, but Norton never thought that the Light King would come back to life when he forged these swords. So these alchemical weapons won't kill the Light King. You may wonder, what is a suitable weapon to eliminate a god? Please allow me to introduce the ultimate weapon developed by the Gattuso Research Institute. Its codename is Divine Wrath. Ladies and gentlemen, Divine Wrath is currently traveling in low orbit, 1,020 kilometers above the Earth. The satellite carries the Sword of Damocles that can save all of humankind. When the sword descends from the heavens, it can easily cut through the Earth, let alone a god. No matter what this creature is, it's still a life form that can be killed. The punishment from heaven will descend like a fury and incinerate every single cell of it. I will leave some time for your astonishment.
You were nearly late! It's Christmas Day today! You know what significance it has for us!
You've already succeeded.
I really like this world. But this world doesn't like me.
Space-based kinetic energy weapon.
This space-based kinetic energy weapon?
It is a 6-meter-long metal stick made from high-density tungsten, manganese, and uranium. When released in space, gravity will pull the stick straight down, Track adjustments are made via the appendages. The kinetic energy level on impact is no less than a mini nuke. To some extent, it is a man-made meteorite.
Is it technically possible?
I believe that they've developed a working prototype. No living thing could survive the attack of such a weapon. No cell will survive the strike at the center of impact. Any biological substance will be destroyed instantly.
That's enough wonder and amazement. Based on our intelligence, God is in the wild mountains. This deserted area is ideal for the launch of divine wrath. Don't worry yourselves. No one will be hurt. Let's drop the metal rod and shatter the great dream of the Light King's reawakening. I have already sent the launch code to little Eva. The divine wrath is the top secret of the Gattuso family, and this is the best help I could offer to my old friend.